Namaste, my dear friends. Referring to you now, place of supply for supply of services. We have broadly two categories. Section 12 of IGST applicable to find the place of supply where location of supplier and and recipient of supply of service from India. That means location of supplier of service and the recipient of service, both of them in India. Section 12 of IGST referred place of supply of services. On the other hand, location of supplier or location of recipient from outside India, section 13 of IGST provides place of supply. So let us start now section 12 of IGST Act to refer the place of supply for supply of services. In this regard, I am bringing to notice the place of supply of services. If you refer, my dear sir, section 12 subsection 1, which says place of supply in case of supplier of service and recipient of service from India, refer the section 12 series. We have almost all section 12 subsection 2 to section 12 subsection 13. There are 13 subsections. The first and foremost I am referring here a default provision, section 12 subsection 2 of the IGST Act. Section 12 subsection 2 of IGST Act, where the transaction is not covered under section 12 subsection 3 to section 12 subsection 13. Such a transaction will be covered under the section 12 subsection 2. If so, the place of supply is equal to location of the recipient if the recipient is a registered person. If the recipient is an unregistered person, then address of the recipient on the records exist. Address of the recipient on the records of the supplier exist, then the address of the recipient is the place of supply. If location of recipient address also be not available, recipient unregistered person, address of the recipient also be not available in the supplier books, then place of supply goes to location of supplier. Namely, the place of supply is location of supplier and place of supplier same state. In that case, intrastate supply. How to understand this? With the help of a simplified example. I am bringing here, look on the screen. Default provision, section 12 subsection 2 IGST Act. How to understand the place of supply? Look here. X and company, a firm of chartered accountants, a registered person in GST law, where they located in Chennai, Tamil Nadu. They provide the services, tax audit services they supplied for rupees 5 lakhs to XYZ Limited, Delhi, registered person under the GST. Now the recipient is registered person, no doubt. Location of the recipient is the place of supply for the supplier. Then in that case, location of supplier, Chennai, Tamil Nadu. Place of supply is the New Delhi. It is what type of supply? Interstate supply. X and company, firm of chartered accountants, liable to pay dash IGST in the given case. Suppose if the recipient is an unregistered person, the address of the recipient in the books of the supplier is the place of supply. If that is also not available, location of supplier is the place of supply, which is section 12 subsection 2 of IGST Act refers. Further, my dear friends, coming to section 12 subsection 3, which talks about services supplied directly in relation to an immovable property. Section 12 subsection 3 clause A of IGST refers. Here, nature of service, architect services, interior decorator services, surveyor services, engineers and other related experts or real estate agent services, any services provided by way of grant of right to use immobile property, grant of right to use immobile property, or for carrying out or coordination of construction work or any ancillary services thereon. Section 12, subsection 3, clause A, place of supply directly related to an immobile property, which is architect, interior decorator, surveyor, engineering services, real estate agent services, any service provided by way of grant of right to use immobile property or for carrying out of or coordination of construction work. In all these cases are ancillary thereto, means the supporting services thereto. Place of supply goes to immobile property located or intended to be located in India. What do you mean located? Existed. Intended to be located, which is upcoming property, which is intended to be located. So, where the property located in India is the place of supply. If not, where the property intended to be located is the place of supply. If it is in India, I will tell you one example. Sir, I am an interior decorator. Who am I? Interior decorator. CA Institute, Chartered Accountants Institute, purchased 2 acres of land outskirts of Chennai. They are going to construct their one of the chapter, for example, for which they want interior decoration from me, for which they want in the architect services from me. So I provide architect services and also going to provide interior decorating services. I have given that particular architecture as well as interior in a 3D format I shown. They accepted. So I provide these services for which they paid to me 10 lakh rupees. Who am I? Architect as well as interior decorator. Where I located? Being a supplier of these services relating to property intended to be located in Chennai. I am located. Place of supply also outskirts of Chennai. Place of supply goes to Chennai. Property located or intended to be located. If it is in India, that location of the property or going to be located the property is the place of supply. If the property is located outside India, then location of the recipient is the place of supply. One example. I am Mr. C of Chennai, architecture. I am an architect, C of Chennai. You are M of Mumbai. You purchase a new property in Singapore for which you wanted to have architect services from me. I am Mr. C of Chennai. You are M of Mumbai. Location of supplier from Chennai. Location of recipient from Mumbai. Both of them in India, but property to which I am providing services is located outside India, namely Singapore, for example. If so, if the property located outside India, the place of supply goes to location of the recipient. Who is the recipient? M of Mumbai. He is the place of supply. For location of supplier, Chennai. Location of supplier in Chennai, recipient is Mumbai, therefore interstate supply. Place of supply goes to Mumbai. Location of supplier in Chennai, interstate supply. Liable for IGST. Further, my dear friends, referring here, section 12, subsection 3, clause B, which talks about services by way of lodging accommodation, services by way of lodging accommodation by a hotel, by a inn, guest house, homestay, club or campsite, by whatever name called and including a houseboat or any other vessel. See what a great points here. Lodging accommodation means short-term accommodation in a hotel, inn, guest house, homestay, or club, campsite, whatever name called, and including houseboat or any other vessel. If so, are any ancillary services there on? What is the ancillary services? See, in a hotel accommodation, ancillary services, internet providing, dry cleaning providing, these are all ancillary services along with the hotel accommodation. So, in that cases, property located or intended to be located in India is the place of supply. If the property is located or intended to be located outside India, location of the recipient is the place of supply. In case of a houseboat, where the boat is located is the place of supply. In the case of a vessel, where the vessel is located is the place of supply. If the vessel or boat located outside India, location of the recipient is the place of supply. Section 12, subsection 3, clause B. One example I will give to you here. I am Mr. Bharat. I am running Bharat Hotel, providing short-term accommodation per day per room rupees 2000. Where are you located? In Cochin, Kerala. You from Chennai came to Cochin, stayed in my hotel for 2 days. I charge rupees 4000. For per day 2,000 rupees, for 2 days 4,000 rupees I charge. Bharat Hotel supplier were located from Kochi, Kerala. Recipient from where? From Chennai, Tamil Nadu. What is the place of supply for the given accommodation, lodging accommodation in a hotel where the property is located in India? Where located? Cochin, Kerala. Therefore, place of supply goes to Cochin, Kerala. As a result, location of supplier, Cochin, Kerala. Place of supply, Cochin, Kerala. Liable to pay GST because it is interstate supply. Further, a static boat which is located in Kashmir, Jammu and Kashmir. In Kashmir, static boat located. I went from Chennai to Kashmir. I booked the room in that static boat for 5 days. Per day rupees 1000. For 5 days 5000. Taxable? Yes. Location of supplier? Kashmir, Jammu and Kashmir. Place of supply? Where the boat located? Kashmir. Therefore, intrastate supply. Even though the recipient from Chennai, no problem because the boat is located in India. Place of supply goes where the boat is located, is the place of supply. Suppose the recipient Chennai, supplier from Kashmir, but the boat located Sri Lanka. Supply goes to location of recipient, namely Chennai, for the supplier. In the case where services by way of lodging accommodation, hotel, inn, guest house, homestay, club, campsite, whatever name called, including a houseboat or any other vessel. Further, my dear friends, coming to section 12, subsection 3, clause C, where place of supply of by way of accommodation in any immovable property. Accommodation in any immovable property for organizing any marriage or reception or matter related thereto. Services by way of accommodation in any immovable property for organizing marriage function, reception function, matters relating thereto or ancillary thereto. What is ancillary? For marriage hall, decoration ancillary, providing mic, DJ is no music and all ancillary in a particular marriage hall, where the hall is given for marriage function, which is immovable property. Therefore, where the property is located or the property intended to be located is the place of supply if the property is in India. If outside India, location of the recipient. Likewise, service by way of accommodation in any immovable property for organizing official function, social function, cultural function, religious function, business function, including services provided in relation to such function at such property, place of supply is equal to where the property is located or the property intended to be located. If it is outside India, location of the recipient is the place of supply. As simple as this. Section 12, subsection 3. Clause A, Clause B, Clause C and Clause D. As simple as this. I will tell you one example. Mr. Shah Rukh Khan, eminent celebrity who is from Mumbai, came to Chennai, booked the Woodlands Hotel in Chennai to carry out a particular function. Woodlands Hotel Chennai given the auditorium to carry out the function. Supplier from Chennai, recipient from Mumbai, where the property located to carry out the function which is in Chennai. Therefore, place of supply Chennai, location of supplier Woodlands Hotel in Chennai, liable to pay CGST and SGST, though the recipient may be from Mumbai. Further, my dear friends, referring to you, section 12, subsection 4 of IGST, which talks about restaurant services, catering services, personal grooming services, fitness services, beauty treatment services, health services, including cosmetic, plastic surgery services. Section 12, section 4, which says that place of supply is equal to where the performance is performed. Actually, the performance were performed. For example, I will bring to your notice by showing in a simplified manner is as follows. Look here, in the given case, my dear, restaurant services, catering services, personal grooming services, fitness services, beauty treatment services, cosmetic services, plastic surgery services, where the performance actually performed is the place of supply. Sir, Mr. M.S. Dhoni from Jharkhand came to Chennai for barbering purpose, saloon purpose. I am a saloon person, Rafi Saloons, where I provide the haircut to Mr. M.S. Dhoni who came from Jharkhand. What is the place of supply from Mr. Rafi? Place of supply is equal to where the performance actually performed. In Chennai only performed. Therefore, location of supplier is in Chennai, place of supply also in Chennai, then it is intrastate supply. Though the recipient may be from Jharkhand. One way or the other, I will tell you one more example. Sir, Infosys company Bangalore approached me. I am a Anna caterer providing outdoor catering services. Infosys Bangalore asked me to supply food to their employees, where Mr. Supplier Anna caterers from Chennai provide the food outdoor catering to Bangalore place, served at Bangalore. Outdoor catering where performed, performance is performed, outdoor catering served where? In Bangalore. Place of supply goes to Bangalore. Location of supplier Anna caterer from Chennai. Interstate supply, liable to pay IGST. Got the clarity, my dear? Any doubt? Hey, my dear friends, tell me bro, any doubt?
No, sir.
Excellent. Further, moving further. Section 12, subsection 5, which refers as follows. Services relating to training and performance appraisal. Training and performance appraisal. I will tell you training followed by performance appraisal. In the given case of training performance appraisal, place of supply goes where the location of the recipient. If the recipient is a registered person, if the recipient is an unregistered person, where the performance actually performed is the place of supply. How to understand? Simple. Look in the given case, my dear. Here, in the given case. Training were taken place. Sir, here, look here. Here one person, he is a expert in GST. Expert in GST. That supplier located in Chennai, Tamil Nadu. All over India, Infosys company employees came to Chennai and updating the knowledge on GST in practice. Infosys company Bangalore, registered person paid the fees, rupees 10 lakhs to particular expert, GST expert, who is a trainer from Chennai. Trainees, Infosys company employees from all over India came to Chennai, and in Chennai, Mr. GST expert giving the training to corporate company employees, Infosys company employees, which is the registered person located in Bangalore, making the payment of rupees 10 lakhs. Who is the supplier? GST expert from Chennai. Place of supply goes to Bangalore because the recipient is a registered person, is the interested supply. Sir, on the other hand, Mr. GST expert offered a particular training program in GST for 30 days. All over India who are interested attend that particular training in Chennai. Mr. Trainer, who is GST expert from Chennai, provide these services to various individuals who are basically unregistered persons, came from all over India. In that case, place of supply goes where the performance actually performed. Where performed? In Chennai. Location of supplier, GST expert in Chennai. Intrastate supply, liable to pay CGST and SGST. Coming to the performance appraisal. What do you mean by performance appraisal? Generally, performance appraisal will become across under the corporate companies, where the corporate company is going to be offer incentives based on the performance of the employees. ESOPs, employee stock option, or bonus, or increment, or promotion. In that case, one corporate company, TCL Limited, approached me. Hey Rafi sir, you are a very good performance appraisal. Can you performance appraisal can you make for our employees and give the particular report? Thereby we can able to give the ESOPs to our employees. Very good sir. Then what I did here is I undertaken to provide the performance appraisal service to TCL Limited for rupees 20 lakhs, my consideration. Now in the given case, what happened? I am interviewing. I am going on interviewing the employees. I am from Chennai. TCL Limited from New Delhi. Registered person. I am going each state where the TCL company has the branches and continuing the interviews, employees interviews. Sometimes I am calling from their place to Chennai, come and go for interview. I am conducting interviews. One employee came. I asked, hey employee, what you are doing? Sir, I am coming morning, sir. What is your profile, first of all? Sir, I am a HR manager, sir. Very good. At what time you come to office? Sir, morning 6 o'clock, sir. 6 a.m. I will come, sir. What time you are giving? Sir, evening at 10 p.m. I am going, sir. What you are doing in between? Sir, I am doing so much hours, sir. Very good, bye. Then, A grade given. One person came. Accounts department. Hey, Mr. Accountant, what are you doing? Sir, I am coming in the morning, sir, to office with some carriage, eating, sir. Thereafter, paper reading, sir. Sleeping, sir. After lunch break, I am again taking the rest, sir. Evening, going, sir. In the daytime, what are you doing? Simply chit-chatting, sir. Okay, go. Then, I given lesser D grade to him. Like that, I have evaluated the performance of each employee of the TCL Limited who are from New Delhi, who making the payment to me 20 lakhs. I made a report and I given to corporate company performance appraisal report. Who am I? Registered person, Chennai. Recipient TCL, New Delhi. Therefore, they are also registered person. Where the place of goes, though I may be conducting the interviews across the India for the employees, the place of supply for me goes to location of the recipient is a registered person. If the recipient is a registered person, then in that case, where the performance are performed, each state or maybe UT, that is the place of supplies. Now please come back. Referring further, my dear friends, for your kind consideration, the points. Coming to section 12, subsection 6, place of supply of services provided by way of admission to cultural, artistic, sporting, scientific, educational, entertainment event, amusement park, or any other place, or ancillary thereto. Section 12.6 says place of supply goes where the particular event actually held or where the park or such other place is located is the place of supply. So how to understand this simplified manner I am presenting here for your kind consideration is as follows. When we talk about cultural events, admission to cultural events, here I can say types of cultural event: festivals, music festivals, library festivals, food festivals, art festivals, exhibitions, theatre, dance, drama, ballet. These and all cultural events. Admission to cultural events or admission to the artistic event. Artistic event is like music concert, dance performance, art auctions. Admission to furthermore the sporting events, namely admission to sporting events. Admission to sporting events, professional sports, extreme sports, team sports. Professional sports, you are aware of that. The high stakes competitions featuring world class athletes in football, tennis, basketball, and all professional sports. Extreme sports, which includes the physical and mental boundaries using park hour that push physical and mental boundaries. Team sports, which includes cricket, baseball, hockey and all, ice hockey and all. So I mean to say that sporting events, admission to sporting event, not to participate in play, go and watch for that purpose as audience admission to. So somebody providing selling of tickets, admission to sporting event. In that case, place of supply goes to where the event actually held. Where the event actually held, or the amusement park where it is located is the place of supply. Further, scientific nature, admission to scientific event, like conferences, expos and fairs, workshops, seminars, admission to scientific events. Admission to education events, which is are professional development seminars, workshops, professional skill workshops, conferences, education technology conferences, like that. Admission to these events. Admission to entertainment event, admission to comedy shows, admission to live theaters, admission to circus, admission to magic shows. These are entertainment events. Admission to the amusement park, which is where the park is located in Mumbai, is the place of supply. In case where all these cases are in the given case of any other rights where it is located is the place of supply. Admission to cultural event, artistic event, scientific event, educational event, sporting event, admission to the amusement park, admission to any other rights where the event actually held or the park is located is the place of supply. Section 12.6. Referring to here, section 12.7 now. Section 12.7. Very important. Place of supply of services provided by way of organization of cultural event, organization of scientific event, organization of artistic event, sporting event, educational event, entertainment event, any other event which includes fair, exhibition, celebration or similar events or ancillary thereto. What is the place of supply? place of supply goes to where the recipient is located. If the recipient is a registered person, recipient location is the place of supply. If the recipient is a registered person, if the recipient is an unregistered person, the cultural event, artistic event, sporting event, scientific event, education event, entertainment event or exhibition, seminars were actually held in India is the place of supply. Sir, if held outside India, then the place of supply goes to location of the recipient. Repeating, organizing of a cultural event, scientific event, artistic event, sporting event, scientific event, education event, entertainment event or exhibition event, fair is an event, seminars, similar events is considered. What is the place of supply? First and foremost, location of the recipient. If the recipient is a registered person, if the recipient is a registered person, where the event actually held or the entertainment park where actually located is the place of supply. If it is outside India, the place of supply goes back to location of recipient. Further referring to section 12, subsection 8, very important to note. Services by way of transportation of goods. What do you mean this? The transportation of goods by rail, by vessel, whatever may be the mode, including mail or courier. Place of supply is equal to location of the recipient. If the recipient is a registered person, if the recipient is an unregistered person, then where the goods are handed over to the transporter for its transportation. Earlier there was a provision, if the place of supply, the destination of the goods outside India, that is the place of supply. That is omitted now. Resultantly, even though destination of the goods is irrelevant, place of supply goes where the location of the recipient, if the recipient is a person. If the recipient is an unregistered person, place of supply is where the goods are handed over for the transporter for its transportation is the place of supply. How to understand this? With the help of example, I am going to bring to notice is as follows, my dear friends, for your kind consideration. Look here, in the given scenario, I am Mr. M of Mumbai. Who am I? M of Mumbai. I am sending goods to my buyer K of Kolkata. K of Kolkata. I took the help of a transporter to supply the goods. Transporter is Hanuman and Company, who is from Chennai. Transporter is a Hanuman and Company from Chennai, who providing services to M of Mumbai, transportation of goods, where the M of Mumbai paid the freight to Hanuman and Company GTA. In that case, for Hanuman and Company, supplier of goods transport services, what is the place of supply? M of Mumbai, registered person. C of the Hanuman and Company, also registered person. Hanuman Company paying the GST under forward charge 12% for transportation of goods services. Supplier, who is supplier? Supplier is Hanuman and Company, supplier of service. Supplying what? Transportation of goods. From where to where? From M of Mumbai to K of Kolkata. M of Mumbai paying the freight. Who is the recipient? If so, for Hanuman and Company Chennai, providing transportation of goods by road services, what is the place of supply in the given case? If you refer here, my dear friends, in the given case, goods moving now from Mumbai to Kolkata. Goods are moving to Kolkata. Who provide these services here? Who provide these services here? Hanuman and Company from Chennai provides transportation of goods services. Recipient M of Mumbai, who paying the freight. If so, what is the place of supply for Hanuman Company? M of Mumbai place is the place of supply for Hanuman Company, who located from Chennai. Why it is Mumbai place? Because M of Mumbai is registered person. The location of the recipient is the place of supply in case of transportation of goods. If the recipient is an unregistered person, for a supplier, what is the place of supply for transportation of goods services? Where the goods has been handed over to the transporter for its transportation is the place of supply. అర్థమవుతుందా మనసులై புரியுதா మన சொல்றது புரிஞ்சுச்சா இல்லையா समझ में आया कि नहीं have you understood or not quickly reply please
Yes, sir.
Got it. Thank you. Further moving from here, explaining with a one more point. Look here, my dear. One example I brought to notice for your kind consideration in the given case. Mr. X, registered person under GST, located in West Bengal. He is exporter of the goods to Y Limited, Singapore. To Y Limited, Singapore, he is exporter of the goods. Who is exporter? X. Importer Y? Importer is Y. Exporting the goods in an air cargo. X approached from West Bengal. X approached. Hey, Mr. Jet, you are holding the air cargo. Could you be able to transport my goods from West Bengal to Singapore? X Limited. From where? He is X from West Bengal. Supplier of transportation of goods by air is from West Bengal. He said, I will provide. I will transport your goods from West Bengal to Singapore. So who is supplier? Jet. Transporting the goods by air. Who is the recipient? X. From where? West Bengal. Location of supplier of service? West Bengal. Location of recipient of service? West Bengal. In the given case, it is to be referred section 12. Section 12, subsection here 8, which says place of supply is equal to location of the recipient and the recipient registered person. Even though the goods are destinated to Singapore, which is outside India, no problem, no issue. The law of the land today says the place of supply goes to location of the recipient and the recipient is a registered person. Even though the goods may be destined outside India. Section 12, section 8. If the recipient is a registered person, where the goods are handed over to the transporter for transportation is the place of supply. In the given case, since the recipient registered person, supplier is from West Bengal, recipient also from West Bengal, it is place of supply, intra-state supply, liable to pay CGST and SGST. Now furthermore, moving on to section 12, subsection 9 of IGST Act, where supply of services, namely supply of passenger transportation services, which may be by rail, monorail, metro rail, road, air, vessel, boat, cycle, rickshaw, bullock cart, camel cart, etc. So my point here is transportation of passenger services with different modes. In that case, place of supply is equal to, as per section 12(9) of IGST, location of the recipient. If the recipient is a registered person, if the recipient is a registered person, from where the passenger embarks for its continuous journey is called as place of supply. What do you mean by this? For example, I am Mr. Rafi from Rafi Academy. Rafi Academy registered person under GST. Rafi wanted to travel from Chennai to Mumbai for taking the classes at Mumbai for CA final, CMA final. For example, in that case, Mr. Rafi is traveling in a SpiceJet aircraft, where the SpiceJet aircraft registered person with GST law in Chennai, and Rafi Academy booked the ticket for Mr. Rafi by giving the GST number of the Rafi Academy, namely registered person. That means SpiceJet passenger aircraft from Chennai registered person provide these services to Rafi Academy registered person. If so, Mr. Rafi travel now from Chennai to Mumbai. What is the place of supply? Chennai. Location of supplier? Chennai. Liable to pay CGST and HGST. So far so good. Mr. Rafi, after 1 month completion of services at Mumbai, want to come back to Chennai, where Rafi Academy from Chennai booked the ticket SpiceJet by giving GST registration number. That means SpiceJet from Chennai provide these services to Rafi Academy Chennai, which is registered person. But Rafi travel from Mumbai to Chennai. What is the place of supply? Remains Chennai, because as long as the recipient registered person, Location of the recipient is the place of supply, even though the passenger who may be traveled from anywhere else. Suppose Rafi is an uninsured person. Mr. Rafi traveled in Spice Jet from Mumbai to Chennai. So place of supply for the Spice Jet is Mumbai. Supplier Spice Jet located in Chennai. Interstate supply liable to pay IGST. Now coming to here, right to passage is given. What do you mean by right to passage is given to uninsured person, especially where it is not possible to identify from where he embarks? Therefore, the law of the land says that by default provision, section 12, subsection 2, you go ahead. Sir, first of all, what do you mean by right to use? Right to passage. Right to passage is nothing but, my dear sir, I will tell you here. Look here. A particular season ticket, monthly season ticket I purchase to travel. I am an uninsured person. I may travel in between any station. I can able to board in. I embark from any station in between. In that case, the too difficult for place of embarking. Therefore, the law of the land says that location of the recipient is the place of supply of the recipient and uninsured person. If it is an uninsured person, the address of the recipient available with the supplier is the place of supply in case of right to passage of transportation of passenger services. Sir, if the address of the recipient also is not available, then location of the supplier is the place of supply. What you understand in the case where the section 12(2) it will be applicable here also. Right to passage nothing but seasonal ticket. Place of embarking difficult to identify if the recipient is uninsured person. Therefore, take the help of section 12(2) and decide the place of supply. Further, my dear friends, referring to here, section 12, subsection 10, which talks about place of supply of services on board a conveyance. What do you mean on board conveyance? I will tell you. Here, while transporting passenger, food provided. While transporting passengers, drinks, thereafter snacks or movies on demand or video games on demand is providing. In that case, facility is provided on board conveyance. Conveyance, you know, rail, vessel, aircraft, vehicle and all. So in that case, what is the place of supply? Place of supply here is equal to location of the first scheduled point of departure of that conveyance for the journey is the place of supply. One example I will tell you. Here I will bring to your notice one example. My dear friends, passenger transportation, amma. Look here. In the given case, the SpiceJet aircraft registered under GST in Chennai. That SpiceJet aircraft, passenger transportation. While transporting passengers during journey, they provide some facilities. See, now the flight is flying from Chennai. See, flight is take off now. Yes, from Chennai, Hyderabad. Thereafter, Kolkata. So in the given case, what happened? What is the first scheduled departure point? Chennai. Is the place of supply for all type of facilities are provided on board conveyance. Section 12, subsection 10. What is section 12, subsection 9? Transportation of passengers. If so, recipient is a registered person, recipient location is the place of supply. If the recipient is a registered person, from where passenger embarks from Chennai is the place of supply. If the recipient is a registered person, if the passenger embarks from Hyderabad, place of supply is equal to Hyderabad because the recipient is a registered person. From where the passenger embarks is the place of supply. Sir, passenger embarks from Chennai, passenger embarks from Hyderabad to Kolkata, as the case may be. In case of section 12, 10 comes into picture. Facilities provided on board conveyance, place of supply from first scheduled departure point of the conveyance. From scheduled departure point is what? Chennai is the place of supply. Location of supply, Chennai, SpiceJet, intrastate supply for facilities. For transport of passengers, if the recipient registered person is the place of supply. Unregistered person from where passenger embarks is the place of supply. Now come back. Further referring here, section 12, subsection 11 of IGST Act. Supply of services in case of telecommunication services. In case of telecommunication services, fixed line has been installed. The place where the fixed line has been installed is the place of supply. Or the supply of telecommunication services provided by postpaid billing address, prepaid where the voucher is sold, prepaid sold through internet billing address. If nothing is available, location of the supply is the place of supply in the case of telecommunication services. Section 12, subsection 11 of the IGST. Followed by section 12, subsection 12 of IGST, where supply of service by banking company, supply of service by NBFC, non-banking financial companies, including stock brokerage services. In that case, what is the place of supply? Location of the recipient of service on the records of the supplier is the place of supply. If not, location of the supplier is the place of supply. How to understand this and all in a simplified manner is as follows, my dear friends. In case of a banking company providing services or non-banking financial company providing services, or otherwise the stock brokers providing services, stock broker providing services, in all these cases, place of supply is equal to location of the recipient, address available with the supplier. If the address of the recipient not available, location of supplier is the place of supply. In case of banking company, NBFC companies, including stock brokerage services providing, location of recipient, address available with the supplier is the place of supply. If that is also not available, then location of the supplier is the place of supply. This is what section 12, subsection 12 refers here. Coming to section 12, subsection 13, in case of insurance company, place of supply goes to location of the recipient. The recipient is registered person. If the recipient is unregistered person, the address of the recipient available with the location of supplier is the place of supply. Hey, Mr. Insurance Company, you cannot say address of the recipient not available with the books of the supplier. You cannot say. It means what? Address of the recipient not available in the insurance company, and to whom you providing a hawala transaction or what? Therefore, insurance company separate provision. Section 12, subsection 13. Supply of services to whom? To registered person. Location of the recipient is the place of supply. If the unregistered person, address of the recipient is available with the books of the supplier, obviously should be there. Otherwise, it's a violation of the one of the provision of the IRDA, Insurance Regulation, IRDA, Insurance Regulatory Authority of India. Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority of India. So IRDA provision says, hey, insurance company, you cannot provide the services to unknown person, to unknown place. Either you provide to registered person or you provide to unregistered person whose address should be available in your books. So place of supply in case of insurance companies, place of supply in case of insurance companies, like this. Place of supply in case of insurance companies. What is the place of supply? The location of the recipient is the recipient registered person. If the recipient is a registered person, in that case, the address of the recipient available in the books of the insurance company is the place of supply. Further, referring to you now, section 12, subsection 14 of the CGST, very important, last but not the least, very important. Supply of advertisement services to specified person. Here, section 12, section 14 says specified recipient means central government, state government, unitary, local authority, state government, statutory body, local authority. That means simple, government, statutory body and local authority. If so, advertisement service provided to them. If so, located, the place of is equal to located in each state, each of such state is the place of play. For example, I am presenting here for information. Advertisement, one earth, one family, one future is our government slogan. Is a one of the important concept. Government want to promote it. One earth, one family, one future. Vasudevaka Kutumbakam. So is the government slogan, and which they want to promote during the G20 summit, which is conducted in India. So I am a advertising company, Mudra Private Limited from Hyderabad, providing this advertisement of hoarding where in New Delhi. Then place supply goes to New Delhi. Sir, New Delhi I provide this advertisement, and also I provide one more hoarding in Mumbai. So place of supply for Mudra Private Limited, two locations. One is Delhi, one is the Mumbai. Is a place of supply. Provided advertisement services provided to specified recipient who are central government, state government. State government include unitary. Further, statutory body, which is the body which is incorporated by passing an act in the parliament or state legislative assembly, as the case may be, or the institution in which not less than 90% of the equity or voting right held by the government. Further, local authority, which includes municipality, corporation, greater corporation, like that. So, supply of service specified person. What type of services? Advertisement services. To whom? To specific person. To government, to statutory body, to local authority. Then place supply is equal to where the event actually the advertisement took place is the place of supply. With this, section 12 series, section 12 subsection 1 to section 12 subsection 14 is concluded, my dear friends. Thank you, my dear friends.